The way I felt when I was selected Student of the Year, I felt just almost in shock a little bit. You know, it was really like a moment you don't forget. So I'm gonna hold on to that for a while. My biggest role model is probably my grandpa. And he taught me that, you know, when you have talents and abilities, you need to share them with others. And so I've really held on to that belief. And so even though like he's not here anymore, he always had a clear goal in life and he achieved them. And if that's not success, I don't know what is. One memory I can never forget is my sophomore year in robotics. We went to Tallahassee for a regional competition. And so that was the first regional where we went out of state, stayed at a hotel, you know, we're all in the stands cheering. First time I got to see the robot actually on a field. It holds a special place in my heart because that's when I realized like this is really, really cool. I suppose that one thing I'm really proud of was that for last year's competitive season for robotics, I see this thing online and it gives me inspiration. I go home, I spend about 12 hours straight designing it. And then come Monday, I'm like, hey team, check it out. Well, that mechanism allowed us to go to the World Championships. But we were like semifinalists in our division. We beat over like 60 teams after winning the Magnolia Regional undefeated. Even outside of that, I mentor the Norco Robotics team that just started up. And that's kind of like on my own personal time. And so because I think a leader can only be measured by how much they bring others along with them. Because when you have these abilities, and the knowledge that you have, I think it's incumbent upon you to share that with those who don't have that knowledge already.
When I was selected as Hollandville Student of the Year, I felt very ecstatic and proud of myself. I've had multiple role models leading me up to this point, the first being both my parents. They have raised me into who I am, and I don't think I could have been here without their guidance. The second being Mr. Bodie Dufresne, being that he taught me AP English and has also been my student council advisor for the past 3 years. Student council has been a great experience for me throughout my years of high school, and I felt like he was there to guide me through whatever was coming my way. My third and last major role model will be Master Sergeant Richard Lochran. He has guided me through my 3 years of JROTC and has given me so many academic and leadership opportunities. One of my biggest accomplishments was becoming my Corps' Deputy Corps Commander. It gave me many opportunities to learn what I was capable of and has given me a lot of insight about my own JROTC Corps. After high school, I see myself in college studying either aerospace engineering or software engineering. Those two are my passions and I feel like I cannot go without them. Most of the memories I will remember from high school, mostly from my extracurriculars, who have truly shaped me to be who I am today. I believe myself to be a leader not only because of the positions I've been appointed as, but because I have showed up for my peers in improving upon what's already established in order to further push the envelope of what's possible in my extracurricular organizations.
Whenever I was selected as Albert Camus Student of the Year, one of the main emotions was excitement and surprise. Whenever they called my name and I saw my mom come in and my dad, it was just really exciting. One of my role models is definitely my mom. My mom has always been like a really hard worker. She's always pushed herself to do more. Whenever she reaches a certain point of success, she always says it's never enough and she always needs to continue. She's currently working on her PhD. Probably another role model is definitely my dad. He's a really hard worker. He's a Division I basketball referee, so he's always on the road and it takes a lot of perseverance for him. My biggest accomplishment was probably winning Student of the Year twice. I know that it's not necessarily the easiest to get Student of the Year, especially 2 times. My next goal is always high school Student of the Year again, hopefully. In the future, I would really like to create a national women's volleyball league. So I really would enjoy creating that and like helping to inspire the young girls like me to do and accomplish their dreams of volleyball. I would also like to become like an entrepreneur of my own business. I think that would be really cool. One memory I would cherish is definitely mascotting. Like, I didn't think that was something that I would do, like, ever. Mascotting has allowed me to, like, meet a bunch of new people that I wouldn't have been able to meet. And it's just, like, a completely different world. Like, it's a lot of fun. Something I'll definitely remember.
When I was selected as her Student of the Year, I was very proud of myself, but I was also very surprised. I didn't really expect it. My role models are definitely my mom and my dad. They mean so much to me and they've done so much for me. They're very brave and they've raised me into who I am today. I really aspire to be like them. I consider myself to be a leader because I want to do what is best for everyone and I want to be able to represent everyone to the best of my abilities. I'm most proud of my accomplishment of being Student of the Year at Harry Harris Middle School because it took a lot of work and I'm very proud of what I did. And it was very unexpected, but I was very happy in the end. My favorite subject in school is probably math or ELA because I love to solve problems and write. I feel like it's interesting to solve equations and I really enjoy being able to express myself in my writing. I find it very interesting and being able to elaborate on my own ideas and debate. In the future, I see myself going to either LSU or Stanford University and I want to go there to become either a lawyer or a teacher. I want to be a leader for other people and I want to help other people to the best of my abilities and I want to inspire other people as well to work hard and achieve their goals. Some memories I'll always cherish from my time in school is the memories I've made with my classmates and the experience we have. And it's been a lot of fun to be able to go through school with them and always have people there to hang out with and make even more memories with in the future.
The accomplishment I'm most proud of is winning Student of the Year here and at RJVL. Just getting to represent my school as Student of the Year is something I'm really proud of. Getting to be in front of camera and enjoy being with other extremely talented individuals is something I'll always remember. One of the main role models in my life is definitely my grandpa. He showed me he had this work ethic since I was a little kid and waking up early in the mornings to work before everybody else, and it's just empowered me to work my hardest and give everything all I've got. I consider myself a leader in the classroom, whether it's helping my classmates with math problems or out on the football field. In the future, I can see myself being an engineer of some sort, using my gift in math to my advantage. Also, my dad and my grandpa happen to be engineers as well, so I like to follow in their footsteps. I think using my skills for math in the future, it'll definitely help me in whatever career I take because math's everywhere, just like reading or writing, and I feel like using that to my advantage can definitely be a way that I can have success in the future. I definitely want to be active in sports, be an active person in general, and I'd like to do some kind of coaching of some sort to help pass the knowledge I've gained to younger people. Athletics has impacted my life because it teaches me the importance of teamwork and the values of hard work to achieve what you want to achieve.
When I was selected as my school Student of the Year, I was shocked because I really didn't think it was going to be me. So when they said my name, I was taken aback. It just didn't feel real, and it just brought so many great emotions. In my life, my role model is my mom. She is the inspiration of a lot of my strength, and me and my mom, we've been through a lot together. She honestly just allows me to have that determination to be the best that I can be. My favorite subject is probably ELA because I love to read. I'm a huge book nerd. Really allows us to break down what exactly we're reading, and we find the source and we analyze the authors. Kind of just making that connection as to, oh, that's what they meant. Like, it's one of the best feelings I've ever had in my life. You know, all of that really allows me to have a better understanding and allows me to be a better writer. My biggest accomplishment is winning first place at the state level for young authors. Because I've always been very passionate about writing. I would like to pursue a career in writing when I'm older. Not necessarily like, writing books, but maybe journaling, working for some type of newspaper, because writing isn't just words, it's your voice, and it's what, gives that individuality to yourself and just allows you to spread your word.
I'm very happy and I'm very honored to be Chef Nurse Student of the Year. My role models would have to be my parents because they always do whatever it takes to support me. And also my teachers set a good example for me because I feel like they always tell us to do our best and they always encourage us. I consider myself to be a leader because I am very supportive and I'm very kind, and I always try to make people feel like they're involved in whatever we're doing and not like they're being left out. The accomplishment I'm most proud of is probably getting Student of the Year because that's a big deal. My favorite subject is ELA because I get to express my emotions on paper or on my Chromebook, and I feel like that's something I love to do because during the summer I usually do Young Writers Camp, and I just love reading and writing in book clubs. When I grow up, I feel like I want to be a dermatologist, and I feel like I also see myself maybe being a teacher or in the school board.
When I was selected as Lakewood Student of the Year, I was super excited and shocked because there were so many good people in the top 10. My parents came out of the closets with a big bouquet of yellow flowers, and I was so excited and shocked. My role model is my Mimi because she has always been so creative and is always super loving to her grandkids and always meets our needs whenever we need them. I consider myself to be a leader when I'm at church. I was the first child elector, and all of the little girls like to go up and read, and they tell me and my mom that they wanted to go up and read because they saw me reading. I am most proud of when I won first at state in the social studies fair. My project was on sloths, and now sloths are my favorite animal. I felt very accomplished and awesome. My favorite subject is math because it's super fun to do, and it always just clicked in my brain how to do the equations. In the future, I see myself as a vet because I have always loved animals and I have always wanted to help them out. And I just think they're super cute, and if they're sick, I really want to make them feel better so they can live a happy and healthy life.
The accomplishment that I am most proud of is Student of the Year because I did not think I would get it at all. But the day that they said it, I was so happy because I just didn't think I would. All my friends lifted me up into the air, and our principal opened up the door, and my parents were at the door. That made me feel very happy and really excited. The ways or traits that I consider myself to be a leader is that I'm able to motivate other people to keep going through the work even though it gets hard. When you help someone out, you just made them happier. You just helped them understand something that they didn't understand before. My favorite subject is science because I like mixing together random substances and seeing what'll happen. It makes me very excited because I want to see the final product. I want to see if I did it right, if I chose the right materials to do the experiment. I see myself being a veterinarian in the future because animals, they're very important to me because they did nothing to you. They'll come back to you when you buy them. They're loyal, they're trustworthy, and dogs are men's best friends. So,
When I was selected as Norco Student of the Year, I felt very excited because I was the first in my family to ever get Student of the Year, and it is just an amazing accomplishment. My principal was talking to me like I didn't get it, but then my family popped out with a sign that said, "Congrats, Paisha, you got Student of the Year," and I started to cry. This whole process has been so much fun, and I'm so proud that I've got this far, and it's just amazing. My role models would have to be my mom, my brother, my dad, my grandma and my grandpa, and my Nana. They were my role models because my mom, she walked across the stage in her graduation and I got to see her, and that just made me want to get it more. My brother, he looks up to me and I want to make him proud. And then my grandma and my grandpa, they're like my cheerleaders. And then my Nana, she always tells me I can do it and believes in me. And then my dad, even like when I'm having doubts, he's like, don't worry about that, you're still gonna ace it. The accomplishment that I am most proud of is just being able to be here and getting Student of the Year. Math is my favorite subject because it gives me that challenges and more kids struggle in it, so I can like kind of reteach the lesson and teach it to them again. In the future, I see myself being a teacher because I like helping students and kids now, but when I be able to become a teacher, I can help a lot more kids and students, and I've just always wanted to be a teacher.
It felt really great to be chosen as the Student of the Year, and because I had worked really hard for this. And I was walking down the hallway. When I was in the middle of the hallway, they all jumped out from the corners and yelled, "Congratulations, you're Student of the Year." My role models would definitely be my mom, my dad. My mom has really been a big role model in my life because she's influenced a lot of my life's choices. And another role model would be some of my teachers. Miss Gullidge has really helped me to learn some ways in ELA and learn some more advanced models in math. An accomplishment that I'm most proud of would be I got straight A's for the entire grade of 3rd grade, and then I almost got straight A's. I got 1B for 4th grade. My favorite subject would probably be math, but I also really love ELA because I love reading. I can see myself in the future being a teacher. I love the feeling when you just help someone and they can learn so much, and I really think that teachers have had a big impact on my life, and I want to impact someone's life like that.
Whenever I was selected as St. Rose Student of the Year, I felt like so amazing, and it felt like I was literally flying. Student of the Year, it helps me realize that I'm not just a regular good student in academics, to have me represent for their school, and I think that's such a big honor, and I'm really glad for it. So my role model is definitely both my parents, because my mom, she is very talented, and my dad, he likes to do extra activities, like he likes art, he likes music, and he likes to do those kind of things. Both of my parents, they came to the USA hoping to find a better job for themselves and to create a more suitable life for their children. They went away from their families to a whole new country, and I feel really inspired for that. So I consider myself to be a leader because people, they might look up to me. I love to encourage them. I love to make them feel known in the world. So my favorite subject is definitely science because science is literally everywhere. There's so much you can know. It's like unlimited knowledge that you could get. As a young child, I would always be very curious, and I would love to learn new things, and science just gives it all to me. I feel that life is a learning experience, and it's an expedition that never really ends. So I really see myself being a cardiologist when I grow up because I feel like it would help the next generation of people come to life, and it would really help me.